Welcome back, everybody, to a brand new playthrough. This time we are going to play Little Nightmares. I know that's super exciting for everyone, but that's what I'm going to do. I played Little Nightmares 1. That was fun. Oh, good. Do I want to agree to this or not agree to this? I think we'll agree to it because I want to play this game. And as far as I know, nobody's been murdered or enslaved by playing Little Nightmares 2. So I think we'll be safe here. I'm adjusting the slider that fits my TV. I generally like to err on the side of brightness because in a lot of cases when they tell you, oh, make sure you adjust it to just so you can barely see this, tends to be a little too dark in some places for me. Not that I want the game to be bright at all, but all right, here's our intro. Got a hallway here of some sort. A very Little Nightmares hallway. Narrow, dirty, floor's uneven. And a door with the eyeball. Great. Not like we haven't seen that eye before. Right, now we're in the forest. We're in the forest. Great. There's a TV. Shouldn't be a TV in the forest. There appears to be lots of TVs in the forest. As there is at least 2, 3 in the background there. Plus that's a stump. I can definitely see at least 3 TVs, including the one I was just jumping on. Little block. Hey, Mr. Block. You know, nothing is creepier than being in the woods at night alone. You know, cause it's scary. It's scary and there's dark stuff in the bowl. Like there's crows. Gotta watch out for them crows. It's actually a pretty well lit forest, all things considered. That looks like a tidy place for me. If I can pull the thing forward. Either that or it's a cage of some sort. So I've never played Little Nightmares 2. Press hold R L to drag. Okay, cool. I'll figure that out, I guess. But I'm gonna go try this on the other one now first. See if this opens. Nope, nothing opens. Okay, fine. That was just a decorative piece of lore. Great. So let's open you up. All right, sweet. So this time, instead of playing as Little Miss Raincoat, we're playing as Mr. Bag on his head. Not sure why he has a bag on his head. I know that you can switch out like hats in this game. Like this is some sort of Steam or a Valve game or something, or the only thing that matters is hats. Ooh, shoe. Hey, Mr. Shoe. And they're big pile bodies that are rotted. It's always great. It's always great to see a big bag of rotted bodies hanging from a tree. A little too far away for me to grab, though. So what? They got captured and lost their shoes. Oh, flat. Bit of a fall for a guy that high, you know, that size. What is this? Oh, that's a trap. Okay. So the game was trying to warn me And I paid attention to all the warning signs like, you know, stop, don't go any farther. Please do not, please pay attention. There are traps everywhere. See all of these closed off traps? You see this one that kind of looks like a lobster trap? Perhaps you should be more careful, Christopher. So you don't get caught in a very obvious, simple, easy trap. I'm gonna pull this because I'm cool. Let me pull it. Fucking thing's as big as my body and I'm pulling it like I'm some sort of super duper man. You ever try to pull a box your size? No, because it's impossible. It's too heavy. Alright. So we're going to keep an eye out for traps, okay? Because we just got trapped. Oh, run. Run, run, run. This is a different kind of trap. This is called the I kill you trap. I would have been, I was about to say, I would have been dead if it hadn't been for that one rock. Thanks, rock. You're not the right rock, but I'll thank you on the behalf of other rock brethren for saving my life. Or I should have been squish-mushied. Not just in terms of, like, I screwed up that run, but, like, also, I don't think I could have outran that if I wanted to. Alright, we got a little thing to probably swing from. Yeah, swing. And more treasure. I mean, more chest. Shopping chest, I mean. Oh, good. Glad we decided to do that. Can I jump this? I don't think I can jump this. I'm gonna try to jump this. Maybe I can grab onto the edge of this wooden plank. Splat. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Live and you learn. There'll be a lot of learning in this game because I'm not gonna hammer this home too hard, but I have not played this before, so if I get killed by literally every trap, do not be surprised. Because that's a possibility of what might happen. I mean, I could try to read what the game wants me to do, or as it teaches me. So, like, if it says, hey, did you see this box? Do you see how you can throw this box? Throw this box somewhere, you know? Shoes. Collect all the shoes. Win the game. Not sure what that crow was picking at, but it was picking at some sort of corpsey corpse. It appears to be some sort of log I gotta either pull down or... Yep, I should have seen that. Those were two little spikes there that said, hey, I'm a set to hold the rope in just away. And apparently Mr. Shoe is important. I'm gonna throw Mr. Shoe into the trap here. Gonna get caught in the trap again because I didn't throw it in the right spot, I'm guessing. So I'm not sure the trap's all that sensitive. Alright, throw the shoe up here for me. And got caught again. Great job. Great job, everybody. Doing great. Great and good. Good and great. Great, great, great. Great, great, great. Everything's great. What else? Right, we're gonna throw it from here. Yeah, got your trap. You thought you were the smart one, but I, after 3 tries, was the smart one. So we've had net traps, we've had shit. Yeah, I was afraid of that. That's a bear trap. I would not want to see what you look like in a bear trap because that is probably death, like immediately. We're gonna use this stick. Take care of this bear trap. I would be careful if I was this little dude here because I don't know much about bear traps, but I'm pretty sure they do that, which is kind of jump. I don't know. They're called bear traps for a reason. They're not called PP or PP traps. Boy, that would be absolutely terrible. I was going to say they're not called like, you know, rabbit or a bunny traps. They're designed to catch bears and they're designed to basically chew into their fucking skin and hold them tight. Hey, throw a pineapple. Alright, that was 1, 2, 3. I'll throw one more, see if I can't. There's probably one right there. There's not. Okay. Now we'll grab this here and I will throw this from here. Knowing that was gonna happen. Fine. And there's one more bear trap, but I don't care about it because I'm just gonna jump over it. Ooh, that was good cinematicness there, knowing that I probably wouldn't carry I wouldn't be able to carry a pine cone all the way over here. You created a cinematic for me. It's like, oh, you almost gotcha. So we've had traps try and capture me, including but not limited to bear traps, which would basically maul the fucking shit out of me. So that means there's gotta be a guy around here somewhere who's trying to capture me. And here's a house. And with a bunch of traps in it. Hooray, hooray. Hooray for me, hooray for you. Take this here can. I'm gonna throw it on the porch and see if he comes out. Or she comes out. I'm a little too smart for this game, apparently. Or no one's home. I was like 90% sure that as soon as you start making noise on the porch here, someone would come out and be like, "Hey, you mess with my whiskey bottles?" No, I'm not messing with your whiskey bottles, buddy. That is some rancid ass food, though. I would say it looks like my kitchen with all those dishes piled up, but I do not have rancid meat in a pot sitting out with flies around it. I'm the only one who lives in my house. It doesn't. I mean, I could do my dishes every day, but for me, I feel like it makes more sense to wait. Ooh, a hat. We're gonna put this on my head later. Or not at all, because I don't care about hats. Ugh. Anywho. What did I want to say? Hearing music. Flip right in there. Going downstairs. I think music box music is very creepy. I don't know why I think it's creepy, it just always feels creepy to me. And it could be because, you know, the way they have they make the tiny little music boxes, you know, you get these tiny little what do you call those? I'm gonna call them like plates. There's probably a specific name for them. But basically as you turn the key, essentially like bumps like on a player piano. Interesting. I could pull that from there. That did not work. So I thought, so like it is little bumps. But instead of, you know, going into the paper and basically depressing the key on the on the piano, it does the opposite, which is it pulls up the little metal plate, and then when it comes down, it goes ping. I think I find them creepy mainly because of the sound. First of all, the sound they make, and then inevitably, unless you're winding it yourself, inevitably what happens is as you turn the key or what have you, you're adding tension to a spring, and then as the spring slowly loses tension, it slows down the wheel from turning. So then all of a sudden, like, the song that you're listening to starts getting slower, and then slower, and then like one or two keys come out at the very end. I don't know. Ugh. It's unnerving for me. Not unnerving. That's not the right word. It just has that creepy feeling to it, you know. And I guess you could say that about a lot of things. Like if you had an organ grinder, or you know, something that is like a player piano, and you were to take something and you were to slow it down, like much. Oh, there's an axe. Hooray! You were able to slow it down a lot more than you normally would. It would lend a creepiness to it, particularly if you're expecting, you know, something to be upbeat, and it because you've slowed it down so much, it starts to become like a. Oh, I scared her. Him, her, whatever's in here, kid. All right, so hopefully this is not like Little Nightmares 1 where the girl in the yellow coat like started eating the little kid's souls after a while. I apparently am not going to cause her or him trouble. Alright, cool. Oh, nope. Never mind. I lied. It ran away. Alright, there's a little kid drawing there with 5, what's here? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, maybe 40 flashes, ashes, you know. No. I guess you don't want your music box. I'll just leave that down here then. Well, weird. I thought you might want that. That seemed kind of important to you, but whatever. See, we're not going to carry the whole thing, the whole game, so what are you going to do? Put it in your bag? Put it in... Oh. Okay, these guys are just dolls. Not really a big fan of Miss Implosion Face or Kid with Eyeball hanging out of socket. I understand that's probably not actually an eyeball. It's like more looks like a bag of or stuffed or something. I don't know. All right, he's teaching me what to do. Thanks, game. I couldn't have figured out that you need to Oh, I see. This is gonna be a co-op game then, where we're gonna help each other out, get through puzzles and shit, because we can't do this on our own. So she did a pretty good job getting that handle himself, earlier on, so I guess that's cool. Gonna go up here in the attic. There is a little case up here, that's cool. A dress dummy. We all love the dress dummies. They're not creepy at all. I know they served a purpose, you know, back in the day. You know, you can't model for yourself, so you get yourself a dress dummy that's made up to for your proportions, and then you can make dresses for that dress dummy that'll fit your proportions, you know. Particularly if you're a woman, it's always, you know, not that all of women's proportions are different, but women can have different, you know, measurements, whereas men tend to wear measurements for the most part. So you just go, well, how fat are you? Or how big is your chest? Okay, we're gonna make you a tube, and we're gonna put some cloth around that tube, and we'll call that a shirt. If you're really lucky, we'll make it seamless. So when you lay down at night, it doesn't bother you. Oh, that's not creepy. That is a human or doll, or I'm not sure if it was a human first, then a doll, or if it's always been a doll. All right, I need to grab you, tuck down here. One thing that's, I'm not going to say irritating about the controls here, is that we've got carry on one of the triggers / bumpers. We've got stoop on one of the opposite trigger / bumper. And then I've got run on X, and I've got A is jump. So, not that that's a bad button setup, but like, you can tell the game is designed for you to hold things while stooping and hold things possibly while running. Alright, we got the key. Off we go. Luckily the game is not stupid enough to force me to carry the key all the way there, because it'd be too easy for me to drop it in a game void. We'll call it a game void. It's not really a void, it's just like a space where usually you're not supposed to go, where you're not supposed to be able to drop objects, but because the geometry doesn't always fit perfectly together, you can sometimes create a situation where you jump on the edge of a box and it doesn't know what to do with you, because you're neither on the box nor off the box. You're not falling from the box, but you're not able to move like you're walking on the box either. So it leaves you in this paralyzed state as a player character, where you have to just reset to the previous. No, we're gonna do that. Okay, cool. Whatever's in here. Pepper. Oh, there's a little dude in here. Little black demon dude. That was cool. Hope you don't mind I'm taking your toilet paper, Mr. Demon Dude. I see footprints. Not gonna say they're fresh, but they look kind of fresh. Alright, well, we don't need toilet paper where we're going. We do need to probably push this, though. Unless I can climb along these boxes here. Which it does not look like can, though. So are those boxes with the holes in them, are those also traps? Like, are they traps where, like, you're a bird or something, and you poke your head in, and when you walk into the box, the back, like a flap closes in on you, and you're stuck in the box? Or what's the story with those? Because they kind of look like birdhouses to me. And I know, based on everything else this guy's got, he, okay, that's pretty creepy. Alright, we just made some major noise there, great. Run. Run. Oh, he's a crack shot. Never mind. He shot me from what I thought was behind a box. That first shot's a freebie. The rest of these you gotta hide behind boxes. Clearly. Gonna follow Miss Computer character who seems to know exactly what to do. Alright, well, one shot. He gets one shot per fire. So he very much must be Even though that kind of looks more like a shotgun. He's very much the philosophy of one shot, one kill. Also the fact that he's like aiming down, like he's holding the rifle down here around, I know he's got distended portions, but like he's got his rifle like literally at his hip knee area, and he's just firing, literally firing from the hip, and just like, okay, you're dead. Bam! I perfectly shot your ass open. Yeah, I think I can figure out what's gonna happen here. Oh no, Mr. Crow, why'd you do that to me? Yeah, I'm hiding in the tall grass. You can't catch me. I'm too cool for you. His name is Little Nightmares, guy. He's got a hunting hat and a hunting rifle, shotgun. The only thing he's missing, this guy is missing, if he's supposed to be some sort of stereotypical European-esque hunter. He's missing the sniffy dog. He's missing a hound dog of some sort. Sniff out his prey. Alright, let's hop in this hole here, hopefully. Okay, that was a little too close for my comfort. Go north in this hole here, so I don't get shotgunned to death. That was to be expected. Alright, let's push on here. Want to make sure he's not gonna reach a stand down a hole here somewhere. So I don't see any holes, like a rabbit-esque hole. So it's cool. I wonder if holes like this, like gopher holes or rabbit holes, I wonder if this is good for roots or that's bad for roots. Because like on the one hand, they always say you don't want your plant to get root bound, which generally has more to do with, you know, when it's initially in its original pot before you plant it outside. Or, oh, that was dumb. That's not the strategy, Chris. Jumping straight down the pit is never the strategy. I was going for jump across, but I missed the jump entirely. Alright, that is a little too far for me to do, so I guess I have to do something different to get across the chasm. So let's see. Try something different. Pull this. My little friend can jump across at least. I don't know what we're gonna do once I let this go. Because she barely made that jump. Press Y to call. Oh no! What you doing? Oh, you're gonna help me across. Well, this isn't gonna end poorly. I have to jump again. Chris, you have to press the jump button. You wanna like jump, you have to press the jump button. We were jumping all around earlier in this episode, but like now I seem to forget what the jump button is. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Okay, you made it across. Now it's my turn. Hopefully I don't pull us both in this pit here with my big fat butt. Hooray for me! We did it. Pulled me up. Sweet.